Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. What I'm going to show you today, this is a third part of the Bondo Basics series. I put a crease in this fender, and just for demonstration, this is going to be an area, even though you can get the back of this, what I'm going to do is show you how to fill something that you can't get to the back of, no access. It's either stretched too bad, if it comes up it's going to be too high. What happens if you got a deep spot that you want to fill, a little more than what you usually do, but if you put just your first coat over the whole area, you're going to end up still with this low spot, and you're going to have to come back. And if you watch my last video, I talked about what you run into when you put one coat on top of the prior coat. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just fill this area first. I'm going to take my cleaning strip wheel, make sure there's no cracked paint, get everything cleaned out of here, DA it with 80 grit, and all I'm going to do then is just fill this immediate area, one coat. I'm going to mix up my Bondo a little bit hotter than I normally do so it'll dry quick. While that's setting up, I can come back and I can start sanding on this. About the time this is ready, that Bondo should be about dry, and I'll just skim over it, flatten it down, and that's basically just a base coat. And then I'll just come in here, one nice smooth coat should take care of it. It works a lot easier than putting one coat over the whole thing, coming back, trying to put another coat over it. So I'll show you how I do it. Okay, I've got this all cleaned out in here. I roughed it up with 80 grit. Now all I'm going to do, I want to get this forced in there, try and reduce any air bubbles. And all I want is just a base coat in here. Now like I said, this is a little bit excessive as far as this crease that I put in there, but that's all I want to do. You use this on a area where you really don't have any access to the back, like I said, and you'll cause more damage trying to get it any better. So we're just going to put a base coat in there, let that dry up, and then I'm going to take my DA again, just cut that flat. We're not going to block it or anything, and then I'll just put one skim coat over the top, and that should take care of it. Okay, I got my base coat on there. It's drying up the sand. I'm going to skim over this with the DA, and we'll see how that looks. Okay, I got that sanded down with 80 grit. It's fairly flat. Now when it goes in a little bit heavier, as you can see here, there'll be some pinholes in here. Make sure you blow that out good, and where they're cleaned out. Put our first coat, we'll just force them in there. Force the Bondo right in there to fill those. And then all you should need is just a skim coat, just to smooth everything out. And it's going to be finished out just like the back half of this fender on the last video. So, you know, it works good. Shouldn't have to come back, put any more in there. You put your first coat in, just like I said, use it for a base. Sand that down, come over with the skim coat. Saves you a lot of time instead of putting one complete coat on and then trying to fill it in later. So go ahead and give it a try. See what you think. Thanks for watching, and hit that subscribe button.